Hi everyone, I'm Prageeth Wanigasekara, and today I would like to talk to you about how we all can adapt to change. As you all are aware, times have changed following the COVID 19, a global pandemic which has threatened many lives and impacted many worldwide businesses. COVID 19 is the most significant market moving event since the global financial crisis, and the economic fallout is bad as the Great Depression in 1930s. However, apart from the challenges, it has also brought us many opportunities and forced us into, as is being widely spoken about, a new normal. I know it can be daunting and confusing, and this is the case for all of us. And it is important that we keep in mind that we are not alone in this. Not to mention, we would have made certain plans for our future which now seems to be questionable. So, how do we adapt to this new normal? To move forward from what was to what currently is, and how do we plan for the future? Prior to addressing all these questions, it is important that we understand what this new normal that everyone seems to be referring to really is. Well, in simple terms, it is a new way of living and going about our lives, work, and our interactions with others. Not to mention that we might be living in this new normal for quite some time. If and until we find a cure for this virus, a critical phenomenon of protecting ourselves from this virus have proven to be social distancing, which as a result has led to further disconnect from our human relationships, which might cause a social recession and have consequences on our health and our productivity at work. One of the new norms being working from home, which for some might be productive, while for others not so much, as it has said to increase the feelingness of loneliness in one too many. The same applies to the education sector, where classes are being held online. So, all of this being said, how do we remain sane and adapt to this new norm? As recommended by the Director General of WHO, it is important that we maintain our physical and mental health through a healthy, nutritious diet to strengthen our immune system and ensure we include exercises in our daily routine. Even 30 minutes would do. Also, if you are working from home, make sure you do not sit for long period of time. At least take a 3-minute break every 30 minutes. Then there is the element of mental health, which we tend to neglect quite often, especially in a crisis like this. It is important to maintain our mental health. Therefore, even though we may be social distancing ourselves, for others, we can always talk to our loved ones and people we trust and check up on them as well. This is also the ideal time to take on new projects and explore our talent and rediscover ourselves. Moving on to the education sector, the pandemic has given educators time to rethink the sector and to change how the future generation will be educated. Like with the business world, technology has stepped into play a key role in the education and educating students. Many of us have been using the web even before COVID 19 to carry out our research and expand our knowledge in areas of interest. Hence, this is not new to us. However, the concept of online classes can be different, and it might be a different ball game, especially when it comes to staying focused. So, how do you adapt to this online learning? One can be to better communicate with our lecturers. Two would be to clear about our expectations. Three is to establish a dedicated working environment where you will not be interrupted. Four is to utilize the resources that have been provided by the academy. 5. Being able to manage your time wisely. And 6 would be actively participate and leverage your network. Adapting to online classes will require a little bit of getting used to. Adapting to online classes will require a little bit of getting used to. For some, and self-discipline can go a long way, considering how easily we get distracted. You will have to put in a conscious effort. It is important to work together with your classmates to complete assignments and engage in discussions, whereby being an active participant. But it is okay to feel a bit disoriented with the shift into online learning. But you are not alone. Even though you don't see it, the rest of your classmates probably are too. So cut yourself some slack and do your best. It is okay not to be comfortable right away.